Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Excel with Sumit. In this video, I'll explain conditional formatting, which enables you to apply cell formatting selectively and automatically based on the contents of the cells. For example, here in this video, I'll help you explain 8 examples where in one example you'll be able to see how to apply conditional formatting based on the value. In one example, you'll be able to find the duplicate values. In another example, you'll be able to color with the value using the icon sets. Whereas in another example, you will be able to find the top 3 values and the bottom 3 values. You will be able to find even and odd numbers using conditional formatting, and then you will be also able to conditional format based on the values, whether those are numeric or alphabets, and then you can color code the cells based on the respective value. Also, I'll help you to apply formulas within conditional formatting, which is like magic, and you'll be able to color code based on any requirement you have in your analysis. So let's go into each example in depth. Suppose you have a table which has 4 columns and you want to color code the sales column, where the condition is that if the sales is less than 15,000, then it should be in red. If it is greater than 60,000, it should be green. And if it is between 50 to 60,000, it should be in yellow. So let's do the conditional formatting. To do the conditional formatting, just select the entire cells for which you need to do the conditional formatting. After that, go to Home tab, and there you see a conditional formatting option. Click conditional formatting. As you want to highlight the numbers which is less than or greater than a number, go to here, highlight cells rules option. Here you see that we have an option of greater than, less than, between, equal to, and so on. We want to highlight cells which is less than 50,000. So we go to this option less than. Here we have automatic a number selected called 55,000. We will delete these and we will add here 50,000. We see that we have not clicked OK. However, we still have all the numbers which are less than 50,000 colored as red, which shows that we have done the right selection. Now we'll press OK here. Let's move to the second requirement. Now we want to color cells which are greater than 60,000. So again we'll go to conditional formatting. Again we'll select highlight cells rules, and now we'll go to greater than. We click this. Here the option is if the number is greater than 60,000. So here we have to delete this 55,000 and write 60,000, but we want to color this with some other color. So we click this drop down and we'll select green filled with dark green text. We'll press OK. We see that we have fulfilled the second requirement. Now we want to color cells between 50 to 60,000 in yellow color. So for that, again we'll click conditional formatting. We'll go to highlight cells rules, and here we'll select between. We need to select here the range between 50 to 60,000. So we will delete these and we'll write here 50,000. In the next section, we'll delete this and we'll write here 60,000. Now here we need to select the yellow color. So we click this drop down and we'll select this option yellow filled with dark yellow text. Now we'll press OK. We see that we have fulfilled the conditional formatting for the first requirement. Now let's move to the second requirement. In this example, we see again that we have 4 columns, and here we want to color code from green to red based on the profit numbers. For example, if the profit is the highest, it should be very dark green, and if the profit is the lowest, it should be very red. And the numbers between 10,000 to 4,000, it should vary from dark green to dark red, and the numbers lying in between should be yellow in color. So to do that, what we will do, we'll select the entire cells for which we need to apply this conditional formatting. Go to conditional formatting. Here we see that we have an option called color scales. So when we hover around these options, we see that automatically the cells are colored based on the options mentioned here. So here we want to color this based on high number as green and the low numbers as red. And we see here while we hover around this option that green mentions for the high number, and yellow mentions for the middle number, and red mentions for the lowest number. So we click this option and automatically we see that we have got the expected output. Let's move to the third requirement. In this requirement, we have marks for 3 subjects of all the students, and we want to color code the duplicate values of all the students for each subject. For example, here we have got 2 students who have got 90 marks. So here these are color coded, whereas the numbers 65, 32, 78, 82 are unique number in this column. Similarly, we want to color code the duplicate values in this column, and similarly we want to color code the duplicate values in this column. So to do that, what we need to do is select the cells for which we need the duplicate value, go to conditional formatting, And when we hover around highlight cells rules, we see here that we have option called duplicate values. So we click these duplicate values. Let's color code with light red fill for the first column. So automatically this option is visible. Now we'll press OK. Let's again repeat the action for the second column. So we'll select the second column, again go to conditional formatting, go to highlight cells rules and go to duplicate values and click this. So here we'll select the other option, which is yellow fill with dark yellow text. So we'll click this and we'll press OK. So we see here that again the duplicate in this column is selected. Let's repeat this activity for the third column. So select the third column here and go to conditional formatting, go to highlight cells rules and go to duplicate values. Here we'll color code this in green color. So we'll select in the drop down green fill with dark green text and we'll press OK. So we see here that the different columns have all the duplicate values colored. Now let's move to the next requirement. In this requirement, we have 4 columns and we want to color code the top 3 average and the bottom 3 average as green and red respectively. So to do that, let's select the cells for which we want to color code. We'll go to the conditional formatting option, which is in the home tab. Click conditional formatting here, go to top bottom rules and here we'll select top 10 items. When you click this, you get an option that you want to color the top 10 with light red color, but here we want to color only top 3. So we'll click the bottom arrow here multiple times and we click this until we get top 3. Here we want to select the color as green. So in the drop down here, we'll select green fill with dark green text. So we'll select this and press OK. We see here that we have got the top 3 averages colored. So now to repeat this activity to color bottom 3 cells, we will again go to conditional formatting, go to top bottom rules and we select here bottom 10 items. Here we got this dialog box, but here we want to select again the bottom 3. So we'll again click the down arrow multiple times until we get the bottom 3. And then here we need light red color, which is already selected here by default. So now we'll leave it as it is and we'll press OK. We see here that we have got the top 3 averages colored and the bottom 3 averages colored as green and red respectively. Here we complete the conditional formatting for this requirement. So let's move to the next requirement. In this requirement, we want to do conditional formatting based on the completion percentage. For example, here we want to color code with the up arrow using the icon set for the numbers which are greater than 70%. We want to use the flat yellow color for the numbers which are between 40 to 70%, and we want to use the down red icon set for the numbers which are lower than 40%. So to do that, we'll select the cells for which we need to implement this icon set. We'll go to conditional formatting and we'll go to icon sets. We see that we have this option here of green, yellow and red. We'll select this. We see that instantly we have got these options enabled for the cells. We see that the icon set have been correctly marked here. However, later if you want that the numbers greater than 50 should be colored with green icon set, then for that you can change the values within this icon set. So to do that, you have to go to conditional formatting, go to manage rules. Here you will see the rules which you have already implemented. To change this rule, double click this rule which is already present in the conditional formatting. Then we get the edit formatting rules option. Now here we can change the value. For example, here you wanted to have a value of green up arrow for the numbers which are greater than 50%. So you can remove this number 67 and make it 50. So now if you wanted that the number should be yellow for the numbers between 20 to 50, you can just make it 20, and then the numbers which are remaining, for example here the numbers which are less than 20 will be automatically marked as red down arrow. So now click OK here. Again you can click apply here and then press OK. We see that the icon sets have changed because here you see that the numbers which was 60 was yellow earlier, now it is marked as up green arrow. Whereas the numbers which are 30% and which had icon set of red bottom arrow, now it has been changed to flat yellow arrow. In this way you can enable icon set conditional formatting within Excel. Now let's move to the next requirement. In this example, you want to color even number with blue color and you want to color odd numbers with yellow color. To do that, what you need to do is select all the cells where you need to apply conditional formatting, go to conditional formatting and go to new rule. New formatting rule, conditional formatting is opened here. Now go to the option use a formula to determine which cells to format. I'll move the dialog box towards the left. Now let's write a formula here. So we'll write is equal to MOD, we'll open the bracket, we'll select the cell and we'll press 3 times F4. Now you have to press comma, enter number 2, close the bracket, press equal to sign and press 0. Now this will give the even number rule and we need blue color for even number rule. So we will go to format rule here. Now here we need a blue color. So we'll select this color blue and we'll press OK. And we'll press OK again here. And we see that we have got all the even numbers colored as blue. Now to repeat this formatting for odd numbers, what we need to do again is select all the cells for which we need to apply the conditional formatting. Go to conditional formatting, go to new rule and again go to use a formula to determine which cells to format. Here we will write is equal to, again we'll write MOD, we'll open the bracket, we'll select the cell and then we'll press 3 times F4, 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 F4. We'll press comma, we'll enter number 2, we'll close the bracket, we'll press equal to. In even number we checked the remainder is 0, but in odd number we'll check if the remainder is 1. So we'll write number 1. Now the odd number condition is in place. Now we have to select what should be the right formatting. So to select that, click format here. We want that the odd number should be colored as yellow. So we'll select the yellow color here, press OK and again press OK. We see that all the even numbers are colored in blue and the odd numbers are colored in yellow. Now let's move to the next requirement. In this requirement, we want to color 2 columns, where in one column we have to color based on the alphabets written in the cell, and in the other column we want to do conditional formatting based on the rating, which is again some alphabet. So to do that, what you need to do is select all the cells for which you are doing the conditional formatting, go to conditional formatting, go to new rule, go to use a formula to determine which cells to format. Now here in the formula bar here, write equal to. We want that if the cell is active, it should be green. So we'll select this cell, we'll press F4 3 times, F4, F4, F4. Now we'll write is equal to and we want to check here if it is active. So in the double quotes, we'll write active and we'll close the double quotes. And the formatting for the active is we have to color this with green. So we'll select the format here, we'll select the green color and we'll press OK and again we'll press OK. We see that all the active status has been colored as green. Now let's repeat this for inactive status. So again go to conditional formatting, go to new rule, go to use a formula to determine which cells to format. Again write here is equal to, select the cell, again press F4 3 times, F4, 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 press equal to and in double quotes mention inactive. So we'll write INACTIVE. We'll close the double quotes. For this we want the formatting should be red color. So we'll select the format, we'll select the red color here and we'll press OK. Again we'll press OK. We see that we have colored the status for active and inactive. We want to repeat this activity for column rating. So we'll select the cells for which we have to apply a formatting. Now we want to color A with green color. So we'll go to conditional formatting, we'll go to new rule and we'll go to use a formula to determine which cells to format. We'll go to formula bar here, we'll write here equal to, we'll select any one of the cell here. So we'll select this cell, we'll press F4 3 times, F4, 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 we'll press equal to. In double quotes we'll write A, we'll close the double quotes. Here we want to color this as green. So we'll select format and we'll select the option green and press OK. Again we'll press OK. We see that A has been colored as green. Let's do this activity for B. So let's select conditional formatting, go to new rule, go to use a formula to determine which cells to format. In the formula bar we'll select equal to. We'll again select any of the cell here. We'll press F4 3 times. Then we'll press equal to. In double quotes we'll mention B. We'll close the double quotes. Here we want this color to be as yellow. So we'll select format. We'll select the yellow color and we'll press OK. And we'll again press OK. We see that the rating B has been colored. Again let's repeat this activity for C. So let's go to conditional formatting. Go to new rule. Go to use a formula to determine which cells to format. Go to formula bar here. Enter here equal to. Select any of the cell. Press F4 3 times. F4, F4, F4 is equal to. In double quotes write C. Close the double quotes. In the format, let's select red color. Press OK. Again press OK. We see that we have got all the colors for A, B and C. This fulfills the requirement for this conditional formatting. Let's move to the next requirement. In this requirement, we want to format the deadline column here and the condition is that the deadline date is within the 7 days of date today. So let's consider the date today is 1st March 2025 and the deadlines are mentioned here. So to do that, what you need to do is select the cells for which you need to do conditional formatting. Go to conditional formatting. Click here new rule, Go to use a formula to determine which cells to format. Here write is equal to, select any of the cells here, press F4 three times, F4, F4, F4. Now we want to see that this date is within the 7 days of this date today. So we'll do minus, we'll select this cell and we'll keep it fixed because we want that this date should be fixed for all the cells here. So now we want to see that this is less than 7. So we'll write less than equal to and we press number 7. Now we want to format this as red color. So we'll click here format. We'll select here red. We'll press here OK. And again we press here OK. We see that all the dates which were within 7 days of this date today has been colored as red. So this fulfills all the requirement of conditional formatting. And here we have learned different type of conditional formatting in Excel.